This is an egregious assault on the prerogatives of this place. It is outrageous, Mr. Speaker, that this government is seeking to ram through a piece of legislation of such magnitude in literally 2 days. Ram it through in 2 days. Why would you not let this be debated both in this place and in the public realm for 2 weeks like usual? What have you got to hide with regards to this legislation? Why do you not want the scrutiny of this House to be brought to bear on this extraordinary and extreme piece of legislation that will enable the Premier to rule by decree if he thinks there is a pandemic disease in Victoria or anywhere else, anywhere in the world? Now, Mr. Speaker, we have evidence that this bill has been in the offing since March. On the 5th of March, so for the Leader of the House to contend that it has to be rammed through in less than 2 days is a disgrace. The Minister's office emailed Mr Medic on the 5th of March and said, I just want to lock in a placeholder, check your availability to discuss pandemic legislation. So if you've been discussing this with the three amigos in the other place since March, then why are you trying to ram it through in 2 days? This is nonsensical. It's an abuse of power, Mr. Speaker. It's a disgraceful abuse of power, and you, Mr. Speaker, as the chair of this body, should be very concerned by the way it's being treated by various individuals in the Australian Labor Party. Disgraceful mistreatment of our democratic traditions, giving dictatorial powers. And you're nodding your head. You think it's great. You think it's terrific, don't you? You think it's absolutely fantastic, giving the dictator the ability to rule by decree. Well, we on this side of the House don't think it's a very good idea.
I asked the member for Q to resume his seat.